money for nothing. Chicks for free.
I've been doing that from the beginning. Do you know how you go broke? Ladies, liquor, and leverage.
You buy when there's blood on the streets. There's a massive opportunity in crypto, guys. Lots of people lost money on leverage yesterday. I mean, big money, irresponsibly. People talking about having to start over. Talking about self-deleting. I hate that, but, YouTube algorithm. People telling about, they got to reassess their life. Millions and millions were lost by people. Just completely, how do you put your portfolio in a leverage position? It just blows my mind. But, yeah. So that's that. But it's time to step in and take advantage, especially if you were able to sell some gold and silver this weekend. You just transfer that money right into crypto. There definitely was manipulation. I've seen this before. This happens just about every bull market. It's usually a good sign you're going to be taken off later. I mean, the last major kind of like crash depression area we had was when I called the bottom in early April, late March-ish. And we're still above that even after this crash, well above it in many cryptos. Double on some. Sorry guys, losing my train of thought here for a second. So yeah, with the manipulation, if you look at a lot of the coins on the charts, especially the major ones, you see this major spike down and then a major recovery. Well, in that time period, that you couldn't buy or sell from a major exchange. Those wicks were specifically made for one purpose and one purpose only, and wiping out those longs. They really destroyed a lot of people. And there's going to be fresh capital coming into the market. Bigger money just accumulated more crypto. That's probably not moving from those hands, and definitely not probably playing around with leverage with it. But yeah, guys, I can't think of a real good example of someone losing everything with liquor off the top of my head. But I know it's happened. I've definitely seen examples of it in my life. Leverage, that was a hell of a weekend this weekend. I believe Michael Saylor's going to get chewed out on leverage one day too, possibly when this bull market ends. A lot of people think, Bitcoin falls less every bear cycle. So this cycle, many people think after it falls, it's only going to fall 50%. Well, everybody thinks that, so it's probably going to fall closer to 70%, I would say. That's what I would assume. We'll know more when we get there. That's still a long time from now, and this bull market is important because it's going to be a hyper bull market. This is not 2021. This is going to be more like 2017 if any of you have were around at that time. I believe another reason it's taking longer is because of what the government did. I mean, all these liquidity cycles are based off what the government does, how they reconfigure the debt and what they do with the currency. Yeah. When they refinance this time, they kind of went longer. And I believe it's going to be more like a 5-year cycle, maybe more longer, not a 4-year cycle anymore. It was a little bit longer than a 4-year cycle anyway. So, I don't know what else I want to... some of you are fearing, like, why would I want to buy crypto after it just crashed? Well, I told you to do this in early April. If you go look at a chart, you'll probably understand why. You want to buy the fear. But we have a more recent example. Remember this, guys? This was $400, and Ravensburger announced a lottery reprint for a last one, and it crashed to 220. People panicked. That was a couple of months ago. We're back up to 380 already. That was a good opportunity to take advantage of. This is even a bigger opportunity. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Check out Mr. Businessman on the